Finally tonight, in the middle of March Madness, there is a smaller story of courage behind one of college basketball's biggest stars. His name is Adam Morrison, and what he can do with a basketball is second only to what he is doing to fight diabetes, his own and that of 20 million others. Morrison plays for a small school with an amusing name in Spokane, Washington. Here's ABC's Neil Karlinski.
Adam Morrison likes beating the odds. His team, Spokane's tiny Gonzaga Bulldogs, have blossomed into college basketball's favorite Cinderella story. Once the team water boy, today Morrison is a shooting phenom.
If he's not the best player in college basketball, I'd like to see who's better right now. This guy can do it all.
Averaging 28.6 points a game, the best in college basketball. But it's the shots he takes off the court that have earned him legions of loyal fans and the die-hard support of every player on his team.
They have the utmost respect for him, and the reason they have the utmost respect for him is they see what he has to go through every day, every hour.
Adam Morrison has type 1 diabetes, a life-threatening illness if not treated daily. His success in basketball has thrust him into the spotlight and made him a role model for others with diabetes.
He's really taken a stand above and beyond that which would be required of anyone, and everyone in the diabetes community is thankful for his efforts.
It's cool that I have that kind of effect on a person, and it's cool to be a role model and try to help people out in a positive way.
Every trip to the bench includes what he calls a pit stop, a check of his blood sugar level, and sometimes a shot of insulin. Competitive in all things, Morrison got the routine down to 30 seconds during high school with the help of his mother. She says her son has attacked his illness head-on since the day he learned of it.
His nurse came in to give him his second shot, and he just stopped her and said, "Look, you might as well show me how to do this. I'm going to have to do it the rest of my life." And he was an 8th grader.
Off the court, he wears a pump that regulates his insulin levels, sparing him the required 4 shots a day. During practice, he keeps a bag of protein bars and fruit drinks on hand just in case. He has eating down to a science. On game day, he eats the same breakfast and lunch at regular intervals, and then exactly 2 hours and 15 minutes before game time, he eats steak and a baked potato every time.
Diabetes is really right around the corner for a kid, and maybe if I raise awareness, that'll help raise money and get this thing jump started towards a cure.
In the throes of March Madness, already talked about as a future NBA star, it's worth noting that Morrison once told his mother the only opponent that could bring him down is diabetes. It is an opponent he's been beating for years. Neil Karlinski, ABC News, Spokane, Washington.